Hello students, my name is Dr. Christ. I am the designer of your History of Christian Thought 1 course and will be your guide as you move through it. This video is just a brief introduction or overview of what the course is about and of the first 5 assignments you will do for Module 1. So what is history? We commonly think of history as a sort of timeline symbolizing a flow of years from past to present, with dates, names, and events arranged along it. Often these are treated as items to be memorized briefly, but then forgotten after the next test. Yes, we will do some of that. We will consider who Jesus was and is, and how his life and teachings influenced people, cultures, and civilizations over the following 1,500 years. So yes, history is in some sense a timeline. But I think that history is more like a story that we tell about the past in order to understand who we are today. Not a story on paper or in a book, but a story that lives in being told and shared by people with each other. It's a story that both expresses who we are and shapes who we are. But it's a story that also changes. The people and events of the past don't change, but how we view them can change. The events we choose to include, the voices we choose to include can change. Part of your final examination for the course, perhaps the most important part, will be for you to tell, out loud, in your own voice, the story of the history of Christian thought. In order to reflect more deeply on what history is and how to tell it, and in order to help me get to know you better, your first assignment will be to write and to speak a reflective journal entry telling your personal history. You'll need an old school notebook and a pen. Write by hand and upload photos of your writing to your online assignment. Describe the most significant relationships, experiences, achievements, and struggles that have shaped your journey through your life and made you who you are today. Don't worry about making the writing perfect. If you make a mistake, just cross it out and keep going. Just share your thoughts as they come to you. Draw pictures if you wish. Help me to understand your identity, your context, your goals, and your present situation, so that I can better support you as you move through the course. I will share with you privately my own writing as an example. Do this first, before you do anything else for the course. Second, make a short video of yourself, introducing yourself to me and to your classmates, including just part of that personal history, whatever part you feel comfortable sharing. You will need to be on camera, visible and audio as I am in this video. Tell us your name, what program or major you're in, and some unique and important part of your story. Keep it to about 1 minute, maybe 2. This video will be shared with classmates. They will respond to your video and you will respond to some of theirs. If your online learning platform does not support video sharing, we will use Flipgrid. You'll be doing a number of these kinds of videos throughout the semester, both for assignments and for exams. Third, take the pretest that I will set up in your online learning platform. Don't worry about your score. Don't Google stuff to get answers. You will get full credit just for doing it. The point is to give you an idea of what you will be learning in the course, to give me an idea of what you already know, and to give us both a sort of point of comparison so that at the end of the semester when you take your finals, we can look back and see how much progress you have made. Fourth, get hold of some sort of planner, whether electronic or old school paper. At this point, I reckon that you will need to spend about 5, maybe 6 hours per module on our work. Think of it as 3 hours of class time, plus about 2 to 3 hours of homework. Write in your planner exactly when you intend to spend that time this week. among all of your other responsibilities and upload an image or screenshot of your planner to your assignment. I will know from the online learning platform whether you kept your intentions. If you do, great, you have a good plan in place. If you don't, also great, because then we'll know that you need to adjust how you're managing your time. Time management is a work in progress for everyone, myself included, and I understand that this course is probably not at the top of your list of priorities. But that makes it even more important that you and I are communicating about how you're budgeting your time and what is working for you and what is not. Finally, read and or listen to the introduction to our textbook and take the quiz over it. The book is a good example of how history, as a story that we tell, can change. It was written in the 1990s. Historians today would tell the history of Christian thought rather differently, perhaps with a greater diversity of voices and more honesty about the dark side of that history. One of your final assessments at the end of the course will involve recreating this introduction in some original way of your own. I will attempt to provide you with audio files of our readings, as many as I can, in case it helps you to listen as well as to read. I will also, once the semester starts, figure out office hours so that you can come see me in a Zoom or Google Meet if you wish. There are detailed descriptions of the assignments I just went over on our online learning platform. Please reach out to me by email or phone if you have any questions or concerns about the course. I'm at your service, and I need all the feedback I can get in order to make this the best possible experience for you. Thank you.